such a great feeling knowing that all the struggles are over, all the pain and all the suffering that you've endured trying to get 100% a level, and now you're at the very top, about to face the boss, knowing that's all that's left. And in fact, all that's left after that is another boss, and then after that is the final boss of the game. Just knowing that is definitely a wonderful feeling when you're playing through this game. So, hello guys, welcome to another episode of Let's Play Wario World. And one last thing before we go in and fight the Iron Cider, let's take a look at something. Now, what's significant about this GameCube, guys, is that this game has officially answered the age-old question. What does a Nintendo GameCube look like within a Nintendo GameCube? Or, in this case, a Wii, because that's what I'm playing this game on. Okay, not really. But all foolishness aside, let's jump inside and see what we're up against. Well, we know we're up against the Iron Cider, but here we go, here he is. Get on with your menacing look, and here he is himself. Okay, so let me just disclaim something, okay? Remember like an episode or two ago when I talked to that Spryling and it told me that to like burrow in the sand or something like that, or whatever advice he was giving me about the Iron Cider? I'm actually gonna follow that advice because I wasn't actually paying enough attention to it to realize that that's what he's talking about. So when he shoots out flames like this, burrow into the sand. At least until he passes by, but in this case, it's really not that useful until like maybe later on in the boss fight when he's actually like, you know, going 360s. You can actually pull 360 spins. That'd probably be a bit more useful. So, anyways, to fight this boss, you cannot actually attack him like conventionally, like you do with the regular bosses. And by that I mean like you cannot like actually damage him to the point where you can pick him up and like pile drive him or something like that. No, to fight this guy, you will have to use these floating hands to your advantage. You will have to stun them, pick them up, and throw them at the Iron Cider, and that's how you damage him. It's basically the only thing that can damage the Iron Cider is himself, which in this case is his hands. And get into the sand. See, there we go. That's what the Spryling was telling us to do, is to burrow into the sand, because when he does the fire spewing attack, there's really the only way you can try to avoid it is by moving faster than it. But if it's doing 360 spins and going really fast, and you have no choice but to burrow into the sand like that. Okay. So that aside, also he's got the shockwave move where he moves from one tile to another. That's really nothing special. It's pretty easy to avoid, but not the flames if you don't burrow into the sand. Okay. Well, we kind of fruited that up. I was going to say something else, but I'm not going to. Oh, geez. Okay, so let's avoid the shockwaves and avoid other things if we can. And, of course, I do not avoid the shockwaves. Nice. Well, let's get into the sand and make up for that by avoiding the fire, which he's now using to attack his own hands. Great. Oh, no! Oh, crap. I didn't expect to make 2 spins. Dang it. Okay. Well, this is a great start. Right when I said in the very beginning of the episode that this would not be difficult, but it kind of is, actually, because I'm sucking immensely. There we go. Actually, let's do some damage to him for once. Okay, so these hands are really no big deal whatsoever, except when there's like 3 or 4 of them, that's when it becomes a problem. And when I try to avoid the flames by not burrowing to the sand. There we go. And of course, the moment I do it, he stops. Great. Okay. Well, anyways, moving on. Let's throw more hands at him. Why not? I mean, he's caused enough damage to us already. Look at this. He's depleted over half of our health. Half of our health that we generate over the entire game. We'll actually start off with 4. Now we have 8 hearts. We should have 7.5, but because I had to like leave the level and save in between episodes, I ended up activating the cutscene that gets me the last heart upgrade. So I apologize about that, guys. What I mean by that is like I left the level in between episodes with all the statue pieces, and I ended up getting the extra heart. So. If you guys were looking forward to seeing that one last time, I apologize about that, but there's really nothing I can do about that because, well, dude, let go of me. Thank you. Jeez. His hand's almost costing me another heart. Great. Oh no, okay, oh god. Yeah, his shockwaves become really annoying to avoid later on, especially in this part when he starts doing 5 shockwaves in one sitting. Jeez, that was only like a 5-minute battle. Man. Oh, and I only get 3 coins? Really? That's all I get for struggling that much finding this guy? Well, actually, that's probably why. That's probably why I only got 3 coins. Because I suck so much. But anyways, normally, if I were to leave the level right now, it would have showed activate the cutscene where it shows the statue, which I'm going to do right now to make up for it. And then after that, you get your very last heart upgrade of the entire game, so you end up with 8 hearts, which is a lot, like way, way, way more than you're ever going to need in this game. Maybe you find the final boss, but other than that, I can never see anyone needing more than, like, maybe 5 or 6 hearts, to be honest. I mean, in all honesty, that's really 5 or 6 hearts would be all you need. But you know what? We're going for 100% in this game, so it doesn't matter. And so, everyone, it is now time to take on the final world boss of the game, because we just took on the last level boss, and so now we are kind of in a chain of 3 bosses to end off the game, and this is the second of those 3. So, who could it possibly be? Who knows? Let's find out. Okay, I'll just say that's a pirate, basically. So here it is, everyone, Captain Skull's Showdown. Okay, so there he is. There's the menace himself, Captain Skull. This is gonna be quite. This does turn out to be quite an epic battle, I do have to say. I mean, it starts off really easy, just like any other boss in this game, but really, it gets pretty difficult later on. For now, once you just have to attack him basically, but the thing is that you have to get on like either side of the ship. You have to fight him on like, either side, and the only way. Well, there are 2 ways to access it, but there's a much faster way by doing this. So this is the fastest way of getting to his side of the ship. And he's going to keep on trying to move to the other side so he can shoot a cannon at you, but you know what? Too bad. So sad, Charlie Brown. So what we're going to do is bounce back up here. We're going to try and attack him, I suppose, which is no big deal whatsoever. The first 3 hits are really, really easy because he puts up no fight whatsoever, but the last 2 hits, those are where it becomes a problem. Because he's going to start, like literally trying to avoid you. Like, anytime you get near him, he's just going to, like, either not take any damage, or he's just going to move on to the other side of the ship. So, what do? Well, one thing you can do is pick up one of these barrels, and hopefully it'll let you carry... Yes, okay, well. Carry them over to where he is, and... Oh, crap. Come on, get up there. Get up there. Throw him at him, and there you go. That's one way to instantly be able to get a hit on him. And one thing I really like about this boss fight, besides the fact that it's like super epic, is because you actually like I don't know why, but for some reason like the camera does this effect where when you pick him up, like it follows him or something. So I always thought that was like kind of weird. You know, it's like it just kind of does that when you pick him up. That move is really easy to avoid. So just don't take any hits. Don't take any hits from him. Are there any? Okay, no, it's my barrel's going. Crap. I think he actually tries to destroy them all. Yeah, okay, so there's some left over here, right? No big deal. Okay, so if he destroys all the barrels, this is your only way of attacking him is when he shoots these things at you that we've seen throughout the game. And that was not supposed to happen. And he shoots right at the mast. Real smart, real smart. Alright, let's, crap. What am I doing? Okay, okay. Let's get over here. Let's get onto the other side of the ship. And, okay, so some barrels over here. Let's try and get these over to him if that's possible. I don't know if that is, because I don't think we'll be able to even jump over there. Okay. Alright, here we go. Let's get this barrel on over to him, and that's not going to help. Crap, I can't, that was not supposed to happen. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, shite. Yeah, watch out for those cannons. When he shoots those cannons, run. You better run. Or get down to the side that he's on, because if you get hit by those things, man, it's a massive damage there. But, I digress. There we go. Haha. Gotcha right where I want it. And one last pile drive. So, I'd like your face to meet the poop deck. And into the water he goes. And here it is, guys. Here is the very last boss key of the game, Captain Skull's key, which looks nothing special. But what is special is, look at this. We're now 100% every single level. Not just those two that I displayed on the screen right there. And what do you know? Those two fights only took 10 minutes. But regardless, everyone, I'd like to make the final boss just a separate video. So, but there it is. Look at that. The treasure box key is complete. So now we're going to save the game. And we're going to head off to the treasure box. But we're not going to actually, like, approach it just yet, because once you do it, that activates the final boss. But we're at least going to go over there and end off this video, because, man, this has been quite an adventure, guys. I really have to say that. Well, yeah, it has been, but believe me, the final boss awaits. And also, this is something I'd like to answer to you guys first before we fight the final boss in the next video. These things right here, once you have all the treasures, that's where all these things will become available. Basically, they're kind of micro games, I do believe. And you're supposed to have a Game Boy Advance connected to your GameCube. But unfortunately, I don't have the cable that links the Game Boy Advance to the GameCube, so unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to show this. But if I were to get one, this would be the only thing I would do for a bonus feature video for this LP. But if not, then the next video, guys, is going to be the last of the game. So I just wanted to point that out while we're ending this off. And with that, everyone, with all that's done and set forth, well, let's one last thing to do. So we were 100% with Greenhorn Ruins. I mean, Central Greenhorn Forest, Greenhorn Ruins. Got all Spritlings, everything. Alright, and then there's Dynamite's Showdown with the Dynamite's Key. So you got everything in Horror Manor, looking good there. You got everything in Wonky Circus. And there's a Dual Dragon's Key. And next, Shivering Mountains. God, I hate that level, but at least we're done with it. And it was kind of outplayed since it wasn't the holidays yet. In fact, it still isn't yet, but oh well. And then there's Beanstalk Way, got all the treasures and the Spritlings there. There's Red Brief J's Key. I love that boss so much. That was still a lot of fun. And here's Mirror Mansion. Yep, it's a good thing I got that last Spritling and that last diamond. Man, I never would have caught that. And here we got Sparkle Land in its last level, the Pecan Sands, and we got everything there, okay? And so, everyone, I can safely confirm that we are officially 100% done with this game. And all that remains is the final boss, which we'll be taking on next time on Let's Play Wario World. So, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Well, at least watching episode 17. And if you have been watching all the way up to this point, because I have to say, I did not play as well as I was hoping to play this game. Yes, I beat this game in only 18 videos, but still, I probably could have done this game in a lot less episodes if I didn't suck so much at certain points. Now, I can't really exactly point out those specific points, but I still feel as though I could have done better in certain points. But for the most part, I didn't do horrible. And I did do a lot better than last year when I didn't even complete the game, so at least, you know, by completing this game, I can definitely say that I finished another project that I canceled previously. So that's always a good feeling to have, and I have felt this way since Super Mario Sunshine. But, you know, anyways, I couldn't really thank you guys enough for making it all the way up to this point in the LP if you have, so. And if you have, or whether or not you have, and you just like to watch the finales of my LPs, I will see you guys tomorrow for the final showdown against the Black Jewel. See you guys then. Bye.